An abandoned baby left in a Brookhaven village trash bin becomes the CEO who returns to dismantle the town's blood-curdling misogyny. Here's the wild true story you won't believe. Back in the day, this tiny girl with a plum blossom birthmark on her arm was tossed aside like garbage, just because she wasn't a boy, in this backwoods village. Baby girls were seen as curses. Mothers who gave birth to daughters faced beatings, abandonment, even death. Her own grandma would scream, beat her hard, scare away any other girl souls trying to be born here, and her father was ready to strangle her the second she took her first breath. Lucky for her, a kind stranger named Mr. Jenkins found her shivering in that bin, took her home, and named her Vivian Jenkins. Little did anyone know, this worthless wretch would grow up to run one of the biggest companies in the country. Fast forward years later, Vivian's adoptive dad hands her the reins to Jenkins Group and drops a bombshell. Brookhaven Village is where you were born. You need to see it for yourself. So Vivian, now a powerful CEO, heads back to the town that tried to kill her, with a plan to expand the local factory and lift the village out of poverty. But what she walks into is a nightmare that's still ongoing. The village is still ruled by the same toxic mindset. Girls are forced to drop out of school, married off for cash, and women who can't have sons are sold to strangers. Take Gavin's family. His sister is yelled at for wanting an education, while their cousin Grayson gets showered with praise just for being a boy. A boy is always more promising, their grandma crows, as she shoves a demolition agreement in Gavin's mom's face. The catch, the house they're being forced to sign away, is the last link to Gavin's missing sister, the same baby Vivian was. When Vivian shows up, dressed down for hiking, no one recognizes her. They sneer at her, call her a wretched girl, and try to kick her out when she stops them from beating Gavin's mom. But then Vivian drops her own bombshell. I'm the CEO of Jenkins Group, and I'm the baby you threw in the trash. Chaos erupts. The villagers who once wanted her dead are now begging for her mercy. The grandma who wanted to strangle her, she's left speechless. The family that sold their daughter for cash, they're terrified of what Vivian will do. But Vivian isn't there for revenge. She's there to end the cycle of abuse. She invests $500 million in the factory, but with one rule: no forced demolitions, and every family gets a say. She gives jobs to the girls who were told they'd never amount to anything, and she helps Gavin find the sister he's been searching for his whole life. In the end, Vivian proves that the curse they feared was actually their saving grace. The village that once hated baby girls now owes its prosperity to one. It's a story of survival, redemption, and the power of one woman to change a town's ugly history. If you think misogyny is a thing of the past, think again. This village's horrors are all too real, but so is Vivian's courage. From trash bin to boardroom, she's the hero we all need.